Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another album review. It's time to talk about the third full-length studio album by LA-based pop-punk upstarts In Her Own Words. This one is entitled Distance or Decay. So In Her Own Words are a band I discovered kind of on a fluke, I think, whenever their last album 2019 Steady Glow was released. I kind of discovered it just by happenstance. I think they were signed to In Vogue Records at the time, and I think I went on that record label's YouTube channel looking for new music, and I saw that album had been recently uploaded, so I checked it out and I loved it. I mean, it was just non-stop bangers, maximum pop punk. Their lead singer Joey Fleming might be honestly one of the best vocalists this genre has ever seen. I mean, and it introduced me to some of their other work, though I did not check out their past work as much as that album Steady Glow. But it certainly left me optimistic for what they would do next, and now here we are with Distance or Decay. So this album picks up pretty much where Steady Glow left off, serving up approximately 40 minutes of premium pop punk, glossy hooks, blistering instrumentals, soaring, multifaceted, layered vocals that rival, honestly, some of the greatest vocal groups that one can recall. The and I'm going to start particularly with the late stage banger Raining in Toronto, which not only features Jonathan Vigil from the Ghost Inside in a breakdown near the song's end, and it also has like a riveting variety of stylistic textures as the song progresses. The main highlight of that song is the fervor in Joey Fleming's voice. It's best showcased in lines like "The last time I'll ever cross this bridge alone," as he croons his vocals, promptly giving way to maximum instrumental payoff as Omar Sultani's drums dominate the pre-chorus fills. Leaving Forever and Circles featuring State Champs' equally all-time talented vocalist Derek Descanio blow the doors down early in this album with emphatic proclamations of departure and bitterness, I guess, that are kind of underscored by the boundless energy of the soundscapes. Why Won't You Let Me In? Fleming sings as his vocal runs put most of his contemporaries to shame. And then the song One Thing You Should Know is carried by Ian Berg's weighty guitars. An early pre-chorus offers a brief gasp of air, putting the focus squarely on Joey Fleming, and it can't be stated enough how well he'd do on his own in like a top 40 format as a solo singer. His voice is that versatile. And then the song Ghost glides in on glassy, shimmering guitars, and it serves as one of the biggest stylistic outliers on the entire album. And it doesn't sound like Joey singing though. Can someone fill me in? Is it Ian or Omar or someone else? Um, but either way, further props though. If like multiple people within the band can take over lead vocal duties, that's a plus. And it really is a testament to just how talented these guys are. And then Caving In might be my favorite song on the album. It's a despondent cry to get someone back, and while it could have easily flopped by checking off all the tropes of heartbreak and stuff like that, Joey and the crew sell it with a tangible, palpable performance that solicit and signal to the listener that the feelings are genuine. It's a pleasant reminder of something you'd see from like Yellow Card in terms of like heartbreak dominating the narrative, just as punchy and brimming with as much life in the instrumentals, but more glossier vocals compared to someone like Ryan Key. And then Footprints closes the album with a very subdued opening, Joey and a poignant acoustic guitar leading the way, while pop-influenced glissades subtly creep their way in the background. As the track progresses, he lets his voice fly as it continues, threading a needle where the grit in his voice is visible, but it's still very smooth and easy on the ears. And then country pop punk singer Sierra Annie Band is the superbly capable duet partner on this closing cut, and the textures in her voice definitely add a faint country vibe to the composition, which actually makes one of my more broader observations about the whole album a lot more palatable because I'm gonna be honest, this album kind of reminds me of Rascal Flatts. And anyone who knows me knows they're my favorite band, but it's one of those things where this whole album swells with the kind of romanticist histrionics that you'd see from an act like Rascal Flatts or the Backstreet Boys. Like a genuine pop punk showcase, but so much zeal and personality that lends itself to a variety of other genres and ideas and opportunities, irrespective of whether or not it's intended. Overall, this is the best pop punk album released in this decade so far. Just a phenomenal showcase instrumentally, vocally, and again, as I mentioned, showing off the band again, whether it's intended or not. Their multifaceted talents and their ability to weave different ideas and textures and stylings into just this album's a fucking masterpiece. I can't really summate it any more succinctly than that. And I'm gonna give Distance or Decay by In Her Own Words a 5 out of 5. And I'm actually gonna send this to them on Instagram. I'm gonna send them a DM on their official Instagram account, and I hope they check this out. So if you guys, Joey, Ian, Omar, all you guys, if you see this, hi. I hope you guys, if you see it, you enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed listening to your fucking awesome album. Keep the rad music coming. But that's going to do it for now. If you guys, the other viewers out there, all 27 of you, enjoyed this review, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified next time video drops. We'll see you back here again soon.